All right, here we are at the beginning of September, and today is the 10th of September. Quite a momentous day here for me because it's another year without Mum, and we're not able to say happy birthday, give her a call, ask how she is. Always makes me feel slightly sad. Today's Mum's birthday. Now, it always makes me feel a little bit sad because I can't call her up and say hi, wish her happy birthday. I think she would have been 71 if she was still alive. So I always come down to Riverton because this is where I was when I found out that she had died, and I came down here, sat on a rock on top of the hill for a really long time until I had no more tears left. So I always come down here to remember her because I imagine that the sea, which is right here behind me, the sea, which is right here, touches all the continents, so I imagine that she can see me from wherever she is. Over there in the distance, that is Bluff Hill, an extinct volcano. And beyond Mark, standing on the hill, you can't really see it, it's under the clouds, is Stewart Island. So, yep, happy birthday, Mum, wherever you are. Miss you lots. In our household, given some new tablets at the start of the week by the doctor, and when I googled them I found out they were anti-inflammatories, which made me pretty scared to take them, to be quite fair. So I kept hold of them until Friday and didn't take any. On Friday I took one apprehensively along with some omeprazole just to make sure it didn't make me sick, and took more of the one on Saturday, and I'm still here on Sunday, still feeling okay, so maybe these might actually work. I'm supposed to take 2 a day, haven't dared do that yet. We'll try 1 a day for a week and see if I'm still alright, and if I am, then I might add another one. But still, it's good progress. What else? Let me see. I am still swimming regularly. I haven't managed the 3 a week this week because work got in the way of one of them, but I did 3.2 kilometres on Friday, still feeling just mighty fine, and did a quick short one on Monday. Didn't get my kicking one in though, which may not be a bad thing considering I have been drug free most of the week, which isn't necessarily good either, so that's alright. Some quite poignant pictures came up on my time hop this week actually too. There was this one here, which is actually 10 years ago, my very first triathlon. And then this one, which was Budapest, which was 7 years ago, and it was when I first discovered NLP. I did an NLP session with the sports massage therapist and did a PB the next day in the race, and then went on to do NLP study myself. So that was also a bit of a game changer race for me as well. Plus, Budapest was the most curious place we have ever been to. I didn't expect it at all. Bullet holes still in the buildings, still really quite lots of sort of what's the word? Communist, that's the word. Lots of communist signs still, even though that it wasn't anymore. And I believe it was going to be joining the Euro. I'm not sure what happened there because I left Europe, so I sort of lost track of that one. But to be honest, the thing that I've struggled with the most this week is the lack of. I can't do much but sit because By the time I get to the end of the day and I sit down, I can hardly freaking move, and Mark becomes my slave to the grind for the rest of the evening, which makes me feel like a little old lady. We've been trying to brainstorm ways that I can spend my spare time that aren't sport related, which is quite a contrast on how I've been living my life for the last 10 years. Considering just before I said 10 years ago this week I did my very first triathlon, and sport's been in my life ever since. Well, and before that actually, because it was rugby before that, rugby refereeing for 7 years before that. So being laid up with my foot up in the air, only being able to swim a couple of times a week and do not much else is not sitting well with me right now. So we've been joking about things that I might be able to do instead. He suggested knitting. Or colouring in. I know that's a pastime for adults these days, but really? So if you've got any bright ideas out there for me, because I'm feeling a bit sort of bored, then please do let me know, because I need some inspiration. Meanwhile, this is about all I've come up with. Reading all these and all these and all these. So yeah, answers on a postcard please, if you've got some bright ideas as to how I might spend my spare time. Now I have to sit with my foot in the air most of the time, pain managing.